I thought it was a really good game. I thought Green Bay did a great job early in this game of really being aggressive, really playing hard. But, it was just our seniors' night. I just told them we have 6 seniors on this roster. Can't thank them enough. I think it's, arguably one of the best classes ever the school's ever had. Really started with Garrett 6 years ago, kind of coming in with that initial class of Nas and Mike and several others to kind of lay the foundation. And then Chris and Dwayne came last year, and obviously those 2 kids have been unbelievable. And then you get Bryce and AD and Malik. What a special group. And we'll have our senior party here for them with their families that are all in town. But I kind of expected Green Bay to come out and play really well. Their coach has done a phenomenal job in a difficult spot.
Just the difference you saw defensively out of halftime and what adjustments were made.
Yeah, I was pleased that we got it to, we got the lead to 7, Joel. There wasn't much excitement in that first half, to be honest with you. I think our guys, just the emotion of Thursday night's game, the emotion of senior night, a lot going on, and the turnaround it's too much. I mean, this is not – you see bad basketball on Saturday. And, the league's going away from this, and I think it's long overdue. We're going to play Wednesday, Saturday. It's a lot on these kids. It's very taxing. But our guys responded. I thought Bryce McBride, I told him the other day, he's our X factor. He's one of our X factors. I think it's our bench, Miles, G, Will, Johnny Lovelace, those kids, and our defense, and then Bryce. Those are our 3 X factors. If they're good here the next 2-3 weeks and our other guys can play at a high level, we got a chance.
You guys enter the final game of the regular season. If Robert Morris loses, you have the possibility, or if they win tonight, that you guys have a 2-game lead. And I know you guys stress, controlling what you can control. But, what's going to be the mindset? What's going to be?
Yeah, I mean, after tomorrow, there'll only be one other team that's 1 game behind us. The other 2 teams are playing each other. Cleveland State, Northern Kentucky play. We'll see what happens with tonight's game. Actually, there could be 2 teams behind us with just 1 loss. But, I told our guys, we can look at those standings all we want. All we really need to look at and worry about is what we're doing. And that's really what we've tried to concentrate on. It's 2 for a ring. You win 2 games this week, you'll be in the history books. They'll be in the Hall of Fame. The whole team will be in the Hall of Fame. It'll be the greatest achievement in Division I history here at YSU. They'll all be a part of it. They should be in the Hall of Fame 5 years after they graduate. Hopefully we'll get that rule changed. I guess it's 10, I heard, which is way too long. That's my Hall of Fame rant for today. But you'll change history. You'll change the trajectory of the program. You're seeing it with the community. I mean, it's been incredible. I mean, look at that crowd. I had a guy, I'm not going to tell you who, but I had a guy tell me, he said, I can remember coming in here when there was 150 to 200 people. I can't believe what I'm seeing. So it's a pretty nice compliment to our players because they're the ones that build it.
You took over this program. Did you envision moments like this?
Yeah, I thought it'd be a year earlier, to be honest with you. If we didn't have a couple breaks along the last 5 or 6 years, it would have happened earlier. Nas Bohannon left. We didn't think he was leaving. I thought that team had a chance to be really special. We had some injuries, along the way. You need things to go right? But I think if you do it the right way, you keep grinding, you stay at it, you get in the community, you get good players to buy into the mission. You get guys that have a play to your style and let them play free and they're not looking over their shoulder. You got a chance to do something special. And if we could finish this thing out, for us to be able to overcome our facility, I mean, let's call it like it is. Our facility is way behind the rest of the league. It's 50 years old. This thing is 1972. What we're up against in recruiting from that standpoint, it's incredible. It's a test to our guys. And, it's been my mission to redo the big league. So I think the more you win, the more focused basketball is. And hopefully there'll be a big donor out there that was at at one of these games that wants to redo this arena because it's long overdue.
Talked about the emotion from Thursday and kind of the slow start. How important was it to really overcome that here and not fall into one of those trap game type of scenarios?
I thought we were in there for about 20 minutes. I felt trapped on the sideline there for a while, about 18 minutes till we turned it on. There's only so much you can do in that 24 hours. It's a very, very quick turnaround. So it's, we put them at a hotel on the weekend. We started doing that this year, so I stayed with them last night in the hotel. We get up at 9 o'clock. We walk through. We shoot for 10 minutes. We watch a little tape. And we had a message. So each game we have messages from different people. It was Dr. Lafferty today. And, Tress, some of his talks to our team have been epic. Some of his videos have been epic. I'd put this one up there with Tress. Our president addressed our team on a video and talked about how important it is to keep this thing going. We've brought joy to the community, to the university. There's an excitement, there's a buzz in our city about this team that's never happened. And I think her coming from Villanova and having a basketball background, I think she has seen and witnessed it firsthand what great programs look like. And I thought her message was big time today for our guys and really inspired them.
Senior Day is always special, but this one, how unique was that moment to get those guys off the floor with a big double-digit lead and having this season be where it's at right now?
Yeah, I told them I'm not going to get emotional tonight. Usually I do on senior night, but with this group, we know we're playing a home game. We're going to play another home game. It's a special group. It really is to be a part of this with them. Each one has their own story, as Bryce said, but each one of them has bought into one goal. And that's hard to do in this day and age with this generation. I call it the me syndrome, the me mentality with social media and everything. Bryce McBride has sacrificed, I think, really all year. He's been one of our best defenders, one of our best passers. He averaged 12 points a game last year. This year his numbers went down. But to me, I think he's played the best basketball of his career, and I think he's going to keep playing at a higher level because we got him playing that point guard spot. So that's what team's about, sacrifice. But we're not done. Hopefully Tuesday night we can bring a whole bunch of Youngstown fans. We're 50 minutes away. And we got a chance to, if we win, we'll at least, we'll win the title and share it. And then if we win that one, we'd have a shot on Saturday to outright win it. But we'd love to see a lot of fans up there.
Jumped into that pressure defense there in the first half, just the effect you thought it had in the first halftime.
Yeah, Joel, Coach Faulkner is very conservative. He's our defensive coordinator. I'm very aggressive. I'm very impatient. He's a little more laid back than me. So I get antsy in certain games, and this was one of them. So once again, it helped us that first time we played them. I didn't know when to do it, but I think it wore them down a little bit and helped us win.